guys, Helga from Helga's Pennsylvania Cooking here. Today is the next in the series for the Shelf Stable recipe book. And if you didn't know already and didn't see last month, the first Tuesday of the month, I and a bunch of other channels have collaborated to build you your own recipe book. In the description below my video will be the recipe, like it is for all my videos, but also will be the links to be able to print off the cover sheet for your own binder and spine, to be able to print off what recipes you like and put in your own and make your own recipe book. And there's everything. There's, appetizers to desserts. The other channels that are participating in this are Tulilu Creates, Alderman Farms, Crazy Daisies, Diane the Canning Nana, Fermented Homestead, In the Kitchen with Karen, Jenny's Scratch Made Kitchen, Linda's Pantry, Mennonite Farmhouse, Prepper Potpourri, who helped organize this, Sutton's Days, and Mennonite Farmhouse, another PA lady. So, what am I bringing to you today for part of the Shelf Stable deal? And the Shelf Stable deal is anything out of your pantry. We're allowing eggs, but fresh stuff, like milk or things that have to be refrigerated, you're avoiding that with this. This is what you have in your pantry and you're going to make recipes with. So today I'm doing almond crackers. You're making your own crackers, and we're doing some BEET hummus dip to go with them. So let's get to it. So for the crackers, I have almond flour, a little salt, and an egg. And the nice thing about making your own crackers is you can flavor them however you want. And I'm going to do a little garlic and herb. And then for the BEET hummus, I've got chickpeas and my own canned beets. Obviously you can buy canned beets. They need to be cooked for this recipe, so canned beets actually work really well. I have some cumin, some lemon juice. You can use a little pinch of lemon extract in place of that if you need, and some salt and some sesame seeds. Oh, and peanut butter, because while most hummus calls for tahini paste, most people probably don't have that on their shelf. I don't. However, you can use almond butter, peanut butter, or cashew butter in place and add some sesame, and you have much the same effect. So those are the ingredients. You're also going to need a couple pieces of parchment paper and your rolling pin to roll out the crackers. And that's the ingredients. So first we're going to make up our crackers, because we can make our hummus up while the crackers are baking. So here's my 2 cups of almond flour, a little bit of, like a quarter, half a teaspoon of salt, mix that up good. Then we'll add 1 beaten egg, and we're just going to work this in until it's nice and crumbly. Okay, the egg is all worked in, and now we're going to take this. I'm going to lightly oil my hands to be able to handle this so it doesn't stick. And I'm going to put this between 2 pieces of parchment paper, and we're going to roll it out as thin as possible to make our crackers. We're going to try and make decent crackers. They're not going to all be pretty, but that's okay. And I'm going to put these on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, and we're going to stick them in the oven at 350. And they should only take about 10 minutes. Word of the wise, these These can crisp over really fast, so keep an eye on them. Normally like 8 to 10 minutes, but you don't want to overdo it. They can go and to the burnt side pretty quickly if you're not watching. So I'll get these on the cookie sheet. Ready to go in the oven. While our crackers are baking, let's work on our hummus. So I'm going to add the beets and the chickpeas, and these are drained, but I want you to save the aquafaba, which is the water off the chickpeas, because we're going to use some of that in this. The salt, cumin, lemon juice, and peanut butter. The aquafaba will help give us some of the creaminess that we want. And I'm going to add a little bit of sesame seeds, because that'll give more of the tahini taste. It won't be quite as smooth, but I really don't care. And we'll pulse this. And I'm going to add just a little bit of the aquafaba. And it's done, as you can see here. So I'm going to dish this up. Our crackers ought to be about ready to come out of the oven. But these being almond crackers, being a high nut butter cracker, they need to cool all the way before you use them for dipping or anything else. So here it is. Here it is, all ready to go. I'm going to put this in the fridge and let this chill while we finish up our crackers and get them out of the oven and all cooled off. And it's ready. You know what comes next. Okay, now for the taste test. Now, a couple notes about these crackers. You can see how nice they came out. And I'm on night shift, y'all, and forgot to put in my garlic and herbs. So they're plain almond crackers, but those are still really good. But don't forget, you can add any kind of fresh cut herbs, like parsley and basil. Any of those are good. Garlic with Italian spice. Yes, the other thing is you can make these sweet. You know, add some honey or other things to make these sweet. So those are the crackers and my hummus. This is so pretty. This makes such a pretty hummus. It's so pretty. It's not the plain old boring stuff. So let's try some. Holy cow, it's good. It's really good. I mean, I like hummus anyway, but man, it's really good. Another note about the crackers, which I should have mentioned up front, they're gluten-free. These crackers are a great gluten-free snack or go-to, easy to make. Just a couple of ingredients. You can customize them however you want. So if you're doing gluten-free or need that, this is for you. Obviously, if you have nut allergies, not for you. Just like the hummus, frankly, the peanut butter as a tahini substitute, I love the flavor. But once again, if you have nut allergies, don't do that. What you can put in place of a nut butter, if you do have allergies, nut allergies, is sesame oil. You can use sesame oil to bring out that tahini taste and still get the creaminess that you want. And I would probably add more of the aquafaba water from the chickpeas. So these are addictive. So that's my almond crackers with beet hummus for the Shelf Stable Recipes. Remember, check out the playlist, get everybody's recipes, you know, print them out, make your own binder, and you have your own recipe book. And remember, check us out. The first Tuesday of every month, we'll have new recipes for you to check out and put in your binder. So, almond crackers with BEET hummus. Give it a shot.